I'm about to introduce you guys to the most brilliant and underrated Swift Talk theorist on TikTok, and that's Andrew the Swift Theorist. Andrew hasn't made a lot of videos, but the ones he has made are absolutely brilliant, and I'm going to link the ones that I'm talking about in the caption. But he started noticing patterns that we're just now noticing over a year and a half ago. He started posting about this back in May of 2022. I'm going to show you guys some of what he posted, and then I'll tell you what I think about it. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Kristen. I'm diagnosed ADHD autistic. My special interest is music and the music industry, but right now my hyper focus is Taylor Swift and all of the lore that surrounds her. I've been following a project that I call the New Romantics Theory that has dated back to 2012 or earlier for about the past year, and that's called the New Romantics Theory, and it's linked in a playlist at the top of my account. But I also just recently started linking all of the clues and everything that we've been seeing for the past year from Taylor to the very start of her career and her master's journey. But part one of that series is pinned to the top of my account, and I have a playlist. I think it's the very first one called Masters and Re-Records, so you can catch up on all of that there. But Andrew is the one who's going to help us pull all of this together. So Andrew started posting about this in May of 2022, and he was noticing then that there were a lot of references to the Karma album. He calls it the Dreamland album, which is fascinating considering all of the dreams references we're seeing now. Andrew's theory links all of the things that I'm about to show you to that album, and I think it's a lot more than that, but I'll discuss it after this. And I'm really interested to see what Andrew has discovered since he posted these videos. Don't worry, I've already been messaging him to find out. But Andrew discovered what he calls rabbit holes, these black holes that are placed all throughout Taylor's music videos, and they're placed strategically. Like this one where she wakes up from like this dream in December of 2012 in the I Knew You Were Trouble music video. So you can see it really clearly right here. The first one is a huge one and it's really obvious. The next one is one I actually noticed myself, and it's in the Style music video where it goes from this, and just for a second it flashes to this. And that's in February of 2015. So it was a full 2.5 years later from the time that she posted the first rabbit hole to the second. There are a whole bunch of them. He doesn't even put all of them in his video, but I'm just going to show you a few. This is number 8, the Delicate music video, March of 2018. The You Need to Calm Down music video, the Man music video, there. And this is the one where you really know that this was super deliberate. During the folklore era, this photo was black and white, and then she created the escapism chapter, and she added that black hole, and it gained color in the photo. He explains it better in his video, but so cool. All Too Well short film, again in the All Too Well short film, and I think these moments are key. I Bet You Think About Me, and that's just a few of them. But speaking of keys, Andrew also listed in his video Taylor's use of keys in her music videos, linking it back to the key in Alice in Wonderland. He showed many examples of keys in Taylor's merch, her clothing, and in her music videos, but this is one example. She's wearing a key in that original I Knew You Were Trouble music video where the whole thing started. Bleachella, we know that this was an important time. This one in the Look What You Made Me Do lyric video, fascinating. Like I said, Andrew has more examples in his TikTok, which I will have linked in the caption, but I know he has even more because they're numbered and he didn't show them all. So I would love to see his list, but also I would love to see which ones have been added since the folklore era. I wonder if he's been keeping track. So that's what Andrew showed us, and he also gives some descriptions of what he thinks the symbolism is. So now I'll tell you how I think it fits into the overall theories that we've been talking about on my channel. So we've been talking about a project that started in 2012 or earlier, but we've also seen all of these references during this entire like Midnight's era of Karma and the Infinity Circle, and going back to the previous eras and kind of righting her wrongs and, coming back and forth. Everyone has noticed that she kind of goes, references certain eras, that she recreates certain moments, and it seems like she's really trying to like fix the past narrative, both in like SEO and in actions. And so I'm really fascinated to see how those moments are linked with the rabbit holes. Like it makes sense that the rabbit holes would be the moments that she like goes back and forth to, especially since the ones that we saw Andrew point out are parts of the key moments that we've been talking about being important on this whole journey. So I really want to go back and revisit all the places that the rabbit holes are shown in Andrew's video and see exactly like what's happening in the music video and what lines those are shown in, so we can see like the exact moment that she's referencing. But what was really interesting to me was that time gap between the I Knew You Were Trouble music video and this one, 2.5 years, but that was the time frame when she would have been writing 1989, like in the red era, writing the 1989 era. And even though Taylor hasn't given the 1989 TV era any attention, all signs point to this era being so important and transitional. Like the time that she kind of woke up from her dream, came out of the rabbit hole. But that's also the entire era that she was supposed to be with Harry. Obviously, she wasn't with him for very long at all, but the era that's supposed to be about Harry. And a lot of these original moments were in the music videos that reference Harry, that people think reference Harry, which is very intriguing considering all of the vault tracks that people are up in arms about with their relationship. So whether you believe in Haley or not, there's obviously something that happened while she was in that rabbit hole that has affected a lot from that point all the way into the future. Was that her choice to, for the first time, have a very, very public relationship? Like, is that the wrong that she wishes to go back and fix? Or the first time she chose to have a PR relationship that was very, very obvious? Like the relationship she's having right now, where the public is just very invested. The timing of everything is just wild to me. So let me know what you think in the comments and make sure to join my Discord so we could talk more about this theory. I've got lots more videos to come. Okay, bye.